Guaranteed we're live right now. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
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 What? Already?
Did someone say
It can't be.
Hello. We're on the internet. If you can't hear us, let us know. The audio.
What's the budget of the thing? Okay.
So quickly. Immediately
We're off to a great start.
If you can't hear us, let us know, because the audio messed up a little bit, but I think I fixed it, so...
Oh, easy test.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we're good.
I heard you asking if you
Alright, we're good, we're heard. We exist. Hi, everybody, welcome. Arcadus, as you
No, he's still coming! Get best!
This is... You're
So heal.
Please.
How do I heal?
Left on the D-pad, that's what you said Stimpaks to. Keep going, you need more. This is going to be a test of attention for you, the viewer, and us.
How do I wait? They'll go away.
So you just
select
the number.
I haven't used this before.
Oh,
Is something going to happen to me?
Wait, we said at the beginning we roll a d12, and that's how many questions Sully can ask us.
We are. Part of the fun of Fallout is finding out the mechanics of Fallout.
I was just waiting.
You have fun around it and find out.
Yes.
That's the same.
It doesn't tell me how long. Okay, it's 8:37 p. How did it move?
I had to do math, is that what you said?
I gotta figure out what time I want to wake up in the morning.
That's one of my favorite memes is any Bethesda character with the ability to wait as the village around them continues to like, Mom, who's that? That's the Dovahkiin,
Not
sweetheart.
enough.
They saved us, I think.
You cannot wait on enemies anymore!
That's very true.
Yeah.
Are they? Where are they?
You remember that gecko?
Probably upward.
And they didn't he leave? It was ours!
You killed his best friend.
Yeah. His Cheyenne, if you will.
You didn't have to do that.
Now the gecko is waiting for an 8 hours.
That'd be so funny.
Hey.
Oh, it's Victor.
That's Victor. Alright, so the goal of this stream is that we are going to talk about the Fallout TTRPG while Sully plays Fallout New Vegas for the first time. This is the Subway Surfers Minecraft parkour, if you will. So if you don't like the TTRPG, you can watch Sully play the video game.
Unfortunately, our soap didn't get mailed in today, so we don't have soap done.
We can't do it. We can't have any of our slime that we're folding in on itself, any of that. But our good friend Logan's going to tell us all about it now.
It's true. Hi there. I'm your good friend Logan.
Hi, Logan.
Your personal friend
Your
Logan.
personal friend. Hey, go to the doctor.
Is he following?
You know who I'm talking to. Wink. But yes, the Fallout TTRPG is a lot of fun. I've been running it with my not other friends on Monday nights because I don't have any. I'm an internet personality.
You exist only online and no other time.
Yes. These are the only people I associate with. We're having a great time with it. I like that it's a little bit backwards from your standard TTRPG. Thanks to Modiphus, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, we sent out an email to them, and by we, I mean I asked, hey Arcadus, can you help me construct an email? And he gave me the most beautiful legalese email I've ever seen in my life of about like a page and a half of text. And it's like, will this do? And I was like, yeah! To see that we
It's
could actually
eloquent.
talk about this. And we can. They encouraged us with a smiling face. Quite literally, they put an old-fashioned smiling emoji in the email response. It was great.
Wait, an emoji or like the colon?
The colon closed parenthetical.
emoticon.
Like,
Perfect.
yeah,
That's even
it
better.
was wonderful.
I can't help but notice some white man with a gun approached Sully in the middle of the desert.
Oh, Malcolm Holmes, he's great.
This guy looks so familiar, and I'm trying to like think of.
I've met him.
I've just been
I've
approached
met
by
him in real life
different
before.
characters right after being asleep for 8 hours.
Asleep standing up, no less.
So why don't you tell us more about this?
Yes.
we have to lock in.
Sure.
I can't look over there.
Well, before I dive into the TTRPG, what's everyone's background with Fallout as a franchise? Marcus?
I've heard of it, and I know some of the words from it.
That's
and
great.
That's about it.
I know the show and some things Gary told me about the games.
I've told her a lot about the games. I
This is
love
one of the
Fallout. I've not played 1 and 2 and all the other Brother Tactics and stuff, but I love the Fallout lore, the universe, New Vegas, obviously, peak storytelling and game. So yeah, that's my background.
I played roughly 4 hours of 4, roughly 3 hours of New Vegas.
Right.
Watched the first half of the first season of the show.
Excellent.
None of 3.
Gotta catch up.
Hey, it's good. I just haven't. there's really nothing else to it. I just haven't.
In his
Yeah,
defense, they
you've been
keep
busy.
making One Piece.
One Piece kind of hasn't stopped. And recently I've been reading Spy Family. So I've also been really getting
that's
into
a fun
that.
one, yeah.
It's a fun read.
One other important part of my background
Yes.
is I own Fallout 3.
Nice.
You do own it. Oh, I own the Mothman deck from Magic the Gathering.
Also,
I have it in my Steam library, and it's there.
I got to the town in New Vegas with the dinosaur, talked to the guy in the mouth, and then thought, I'm done playing the video game now. And haven't touched it since.
Fair enough. You're still talking about Malcolm. I love this.
Sully does choose every dialogue.
I
option.
appreciate that. That's how you learn.
Can you hear it, Sully? How well can you hear it?
Not very well. I'm trying to read.
If you hold FN
Don't
and then
talk to me.
I'll tell her later.
We'll roll our own d12 for how many times we're allowed to talk to Sully. So the Fallout TTRPG
You were saying?
is such
If you
a,
hold the FN
Stop
button,
talking.
if you hold the FN button and then hit the volume up, you can turn the volume up a little bit. I just didn't want the mics to pick it up. I didn't want there to be feedback. Anyway, Logan.
Yes, the Fallout TTRPG is a really fun and unique system in the sense that if you've ever played one of Modiphus's 2d20 systems, they go for the lower number instead of the higher number. Whereas 20s in your standard RPG are crits, they are mishaps in the 2d20 system. So they're not necessarily considered a failure. They're just something has gone different or awry or possibly wrong. It's kind of like a villain point that we use here on the channel where you can take that story note of like, oh, something went slightly wrong here. I'm going to butterfly effect that down the road somewhere. But I've handed you each referential character sheets. Their names, backgrounds, and skills don't really matter at this point, but for things like stats, whereas in D&D we use strength, dexterity, charisma, etc., they do use the special system from Fallout, which is strength, perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, and luck.
Mm-hmm.
Every stat does something. Am I right, Gary?
He's right.
I'm glad you guys agree.
Hey, Logan, you're
Yeah.
special.
Thanks, man. I think we're all special.
Statistically,
That's
Now,
whatever changes.
Nuka-Cola.
there's many ways and skills, but the skill tree is practically ripped exactly out of the Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas skill style systems, whereas 4 had like the stat tree that could just go up. This one goes back to the older roots of the game.
Wait for it. It had a skill tree.
4 had like, this is your strength stat. Here's everything you can ever do with a strength stat. Pick it whenever you hit the level requirement.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you have a 6 in strength, you can get up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the perks.
Mhm.
But then in order to get 7 and above, you had to increase your stat in strength.
Interesting. Okay.
Which
I know that.
Which the cool thing about 4, it had an infinite level system. There was no level cap. But 3, before DLCs, both 3 and New Vegas had a level cap of 20. And so does the RPG system.
Oh.
I
knew 4 didn't.
For things like this, if you can take a look at your skill tree, which I really should have had a character sheet that I could just be like, boop, boop, here you go, camera. In fact,
Well, it's okay.
boop, boop, here you go,
They
camera.
can't see it from that distance, and the screen, 80% of the screen is covered up by Fallout New Vegas currently.
Most of our viewers are probably at a computer. They could Google what the Fallout TTRPG.
This is true. The Fallout TTRPG's PDF for
It's okay.
the role-playing game core rulebook is actually free.
Oh.
There is a PDF on Modiphus's website that is completely free. So check it out.
What other games have they made?
There's a Star Wars 2d20 system. They have Avatar The Last Airbender as a 2d20 system.
That's
What is
fun.
this?
That's cool.
What is this?
Oh, so you've now traveled far enough past the tutorial area that it's asking you if there's any last-minute changes you want to make to your character. You can change what you look like, you can change any of your stats and skills before you go forward, or you can just say,
Rebuild is
I
a
got what
lot.
I am.
I don't want to rebuild.
Rebuild will just take you to your appearance, which you can just click through, because if you're not going to change it.
Should we see what your appearance is?
Yeah, let's look at your character.
She's
Just
gonna
gonna-
spend 3 hours on this.
Are you ready to not talk about what you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Is it going to mess up my other stuff?
No, it won't change you until you go in and manually do it. It's not going to reset you at all.
This is me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, it's Sully.
Okay, that's exactly what we were trying to do. Is trying to make it look like me.
As best as we can with 2008 polygons.
And now you can just click next through all of that to not change anything.
That's what I look
Be
like.
so careful. Be so careful.
Careful, SpongeBob.
It hard
Careful,
resets
SpongeBob.
everything if you choose the wrong one. We learned that the hard way.
Yep.
Did you want to change your hairstyle? Because you mentioned that you couldn't wear hats with your current hairstyle.
Yeah, but all the other hairstyles are bad.
Nah, there you go.
They look like Lego
You heard it here,
pieces,
Obsidian.
or they have like, it's like everything is shaved except for 2 wings, and then like 2 little dinky bangs.
Pinky bang.
The hairstyles were crazy. Did you see the hairstyles?
I'm a
Did you see
shaggy
the
suave
hairstyles?
kind of guy in 3D.
I'm a tunnel snake.
Hold on.
Pompadour.
Yeah, you can keep going for it. It's okay.
Okay, so you don't want to see my little bit then. Oh, see, I don't want to change.
Just hit done.
No,
It reset your stats.
Can you hit B and go back?
No.
Oh no.
It reset all my stats.
Oh no.
Oh.
but you haven't changed any of them since you started, right?
Yeah, she has. She's leveled up.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's okay.
It was 3 was higher. I think intelligence, luck.
Oh, I don't want to have to do this.
Intelligence, luck. I think you had 1 in agility, and then charisma were your boosts.
Well, this is also nice because now
There's
we
just
can see
those.
how
There's
it
just
looks
those.
similar to
Correct.
Something
This is the
else
special
must have
tree
happened.
for your stats.
You get 1 more.
Yeah, you've got 1 more point to put because you didn't add 1 to agility.
Was it intelligence that I had it in? I don't know if I had
think you had
it
it in charisma.
agility. 8 charisma?
I think so.
so charismatic.
Because you were able to
I think it was intelligence.
whatever you want.
It's more.
It's your character.
The world is your oyster.
Man, I didn't want to redo all my stats.
These
Man!
are just attack skills. If you haven't moved them, they're going to stay what they are.
You have 1. No, she has a. She has 3 out of 3. Oh yeah, she didn't move.
Yeah,
these.
you're good on
You're
this.
good. You're good.
Unless, yeah, you're good.
Okay. Does that look like what? Yeah, because it must have been the intelligence that was 8, because my energy weapons was in the 30s,
Okay,
right?
sure.
Okay, I was hoping you would affirm that.
Yes.
And then I know that I picked small frame and good nature.
Yes.
What? What?
It's just accurate.
No, it's very solid.
Yeah, I was trying to make it me.
There you go.
All right, now you're finished
Okay,
and you
good.
can travel.
You are finished.
Now you're in the
Hey,
video
look at
game.
You're finished.
And
Take a
it'll
look at
level,
me.
it'll
Take a
level
look
your
at
third
you.
person.
There you
It's going to
go.
give you all the experience you've earned.
What was
back.
that sound?
It's, oh my god, I'm telling you.
Welcome to level.
Yes.
This is what Logan was actively saying. he was in the middle of saying this when you cut him off saying, "What is this?"
I'm scared. There's a lot of stuff happening to me.
It's okay. So you've leveled up once since you started, right? This is just that again.
Oh, okay.
Sully is the video game.
Okay, I'm not
That's
sure
the
that we built
congestion
it
that
correct
Arcadis has.
because
I think you put 1 into regular
oh,
guns.
lockpick I made 25 so I could open that safe,
Yes.
and then the rest I think you
You-
had me put in guns.
No, you had it. Yes, yeah, you had it in regular guns because at that point you just had the varmint shooting thing. Sully has beaten the
And
powder
Black
keg
Widow.
gang, and then that's as far as we've gotten. So that is what you're seeing here
Okay,
now.
okay.
And now
Now
the
it's
wasteland
done
is your
messing with
oyster.
me.
Should be good.
Now you're good.
How do I make it not this?
Left bumper.
All right, somebody's girlfriend is this way. I think if I follow the directions.
Speaking of somebody's girlfriend, the Fallout TTRPG. That's right.
Segue. I
You
have to
and
not look
your-
at the screen.
You and your girlfriend could play together.
We could play the. Wow.
That's true. It's like fun for the whole family.
It's okay. Nobody look at the screen. We have to lock in.
I'm
Guys.
trying so hard.
You're right in the middle too, looking directly at it. If there is an echo from Sully's laptop, please let us know. We will adjust it.
I would have taken my ADHD medication had I thought about it. I forgot that we were going to be able to see Sully the entire time.
See, I think it might work the other way because I'm just like focused in on that, and I'm like,
And I can podcast you guys. I get to listen to UGT as a podcast for once.
So basically, for your character, if I called for a skill check, let's say I went with medicine. You would take 2d20, because every roll you make in this system will take 2d20. No matter what. Or more. Sometimes.
Okay, you
Like I
lied.
said, no matter what. And you're trying to roll under the stat relevant to medicine. Next to it you can see is intelligence, and the number of ranks you have in that skill. So for me, it would be I have an intelligence of 6, and I have 2 in medicine, so I have to roll under an 8. Which I did once. That is 1 success.
Oh, you choose whichever one.
Well, they're both applied.
Oh.
Like they are both...
Oh, I'm saying you don't add up the 2. You rolled a 10 and a 5.
Correct, so this is a failure, since I did not roll under an 8 or lower, I should say, but I did with this one, so that is 1 success.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to look at your phone that's open. Did you just get a text from somebody named Diddy?
No! Let's do this side trip. So I'm going to turn this around. Time for some Logan lore, chat. I belong to a group of friends
It's kind of sad.
who
Oh,
call,
never mind.
who call themselves the A-Team. Not the A-Team, the A-Team. It is our group chat.
Okay.
We have a logo and everything. It's beautiful. I'll drop it in the Discord one day. Every week, we pick someone. On a Monday, we pick someone to be this week's jerk. We use a much worse term than jerk. One I'm not allowed to say because it's a family circus. Thank you, Sully. Every week, the jerk of the week gets to decide everyone's nickname, and they'll usually go with a different theme. It didn't say Diddy. It said Daddy.
Okay. Okay, it's better.
This nickname this week... Oh, apparently they want us to earn our own. And that guy's a father.
Oh!
So his nickname, our friend Corey, hilariously enough,
I'll kill him. on sight.
is a proud Texan, and his nickname this week is "This Town Ain't Big Enough." So our friend Justin is one of the most people who embodies a paladin that I've ever met, and his name is A True Knight Done Right. So I received a message from Daddy.
Okay.
It's not the first time.
Way less of a
And it
crime.
won't be the last.
Tangent aside.
So the Fallout TTRPG,
Sorry, I looked at your phone.
you can play it with your daddy.
That's how many distractions can we have at one time?
Oh, right. This is a mental fight.
So what
Where
happens?
the girlfriend is.
Is this one of your 12 questions?
I just wanted to...
We didn't roll a
Is that
d12.
All right, roll a d12.
If I knew how to find a girlfriend.
You think I'd be sharing that?
So what's the difference between getting 2 successes and 1 success or a failure?
I'm glad you asked, Gary. It's up to me as the GM to decide how many successes a check needs in order to...
Keep looking. Nope, don't look at the screen. Look at Gary.
I'm helping.
You asked me the question,
No.
and you're just watching geckos get dusted.
Well, because that guy needs to be brought to justice. By justice, I mean executed.
Like I said,
What
one
the
of the
pile,
people...
the pile of ash needs to be brought to justice.
Just throw up handcuffs on the pile of dust.
Booked him. Okay.
There was no
I'm glad you asked, Gary.
What
Just
did you
in
ask?
case
It's
anyone
me.
was wondering. Riley looks like she's sucking on a bottle. What is that?
I tried so hard. She didn't get a drink.
I hope this is funny.
Riley looks like she's trying to
Wait a
get
second.
sober. What?
I hope this is funny to anyone
Can
else.
I see the dice?
Arcadus, what is this question?
How does the inventory system work? For example, if I needed to carry an excessive amount of oil for babies, would I have to handle the inventory for the following?
Arcadus is not invited to play the game.
What would you like to roll, Mark?
Alright, I'm trying to listen and pay attention to you, so my perception is a 5, I had a 4, and an 11.
That is 1 success.
Okay, so I'm half paying attention.
You're half paying
That
attention.
seems so right.
The good news is, it's up to your GM to determine how many successes are required to accomplish what you want. Like, if you're just trying to open a door, that is a 0 success needed. You do not need to roll the dice. Some people will roll it anyway. There are mechanically beneficial and detrimental things that can happen there.
Let's see what happens if you critically fail.
Because that's the thing, is like, oh, I want to critically succeed at this thing, and maybe I'll get like a buff on it, which is, it's all very narratively driven. The consequences and the buffs that you get from your critical successes and failures are mostly up to the GM, and up to the party is,
Don't look, don't keep moving forward. Keep charging forward.
ma'am.
I was trying to get Riley's attention.
Did it work?
No.
Did she give it the reaction you wanted?
I got everybody else's attention.
This brings me to my next point. Landmines. landmines in the Fallout TTRPG. Go ahead.
She's having tea.
Sully T.
Sully tea.
I had to hurt
Sorry,
that.
Why hit you hard?
Oh, because they hate me!
there's a tornado warning.
Help.
Don't you recognize them, Sully?
You obliterated 20 of them earlier. You got this.
Out of all the people in this room, Gary's the one with the least ADHD vibes. That's my explanation for why I had to harmonize. It's the ADHD.
Wait, you're blaming Carrie for not having
No,
ADHD, so you have to realize.
Twist it around!
You're blaming his neurotypicalism.
Hey, Logan.
Yeah.
Can we please continue?
See? I told you!
Hey,
Yeah.
and
Least
just
ADHD!
for those at home, of course, remind what the question was.
So I belong to a group chat.
Oh my god,
I
good.
did it.
We're 30 minutes in.
I did it. Isn't
The
anything
question
fine?
was something very important, I'm sure. But we're talking about how we determine.
The failures.
We're determining
Why am I
successes and
moving so
failures. If you want to lockpick a door, you
Why
would
am I moving
use
so
your
slow?
lockpick
Oh,
skill.
What? What's happening?
Don't let her.
In the video
No,
game
what's
system,
happening? I'm
there are
moving so
different
slow. What happened?
calibers of locks.
Please wait. I need help.
Very easy,
I need
easy,
help.
average. Roll a d12!
Roll a d12. You discovered fast travel.
No, I'm crippled. Why am I moving so slow?
So,
Well, you can if you're fast traveling.
go to your stats. Go to the left in status.
My arm.
Okay.
And you're missing
Hit the X button.
And your foot's gone.
My arm.
Hit the A button.
leg!
My leg!
You are no longer crippled.
Oh, I have to spend it on that body part?
Not necessary.
Is her foot gone? Or is it just drawn
Maybe
like
it's
that?
It's just drawn like that. It's
Okay.
Oh,
it's
okay.
facing
I was like,
forward.
somebody
Yeah.
was
Oh,
telling
okay.
me.
You know how sometimes you draw a wing, and it
You know
It
that
looks
Why
like,
am I
it looks
so
like,
slow?
it looks like a butt.
Why do I move so slow?
What?
Not bad.
Winston.
Just
Wait, I'm
that
so
way.
slow. I'm so slow.
open your inventory
Winter.
because I believe you are now.
It's not that funny. It's not that funny.
Go to your.
I keep hitting the buttons. Confused.
Thank God no one was standing in front of you.
Thank God nobody saw it.
Is it because I'm holding too many things?
Arcana's come back.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
Okay, so look at your weight in the left where it says 184 out of 180. You're carrying too many things.
Oh, man.
So you've got to. Well, you can also repair armor like you can weapons. So if you have the same kind of armor more than once,
Yeah,
use them to repair each
I
other.
do. Like this?
Yeah. The higher
I
quality.
have a lot of those.
The higher quality your armor is, the more damage it will protect you from.
Oh, no, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be that. I don't want to
I
be that.
thought that said Powder Ranger.
Go, Powder Rangers.
You are no longer over encumbered.
I think Power Rangers is why I love Godzilla. Go on, Logan.
It makes sense.
Yeah. Gary, we gotta lock in.
Hey!
No, don't mind her screaming. Hey, we have to lock in.
You broke your arm. Lockpicking in the
Broke my
game.
arm again?
Lock picking.
Yeah, lockpicking. So look over your health bar where it says LMB. That means one of your limbs is crippled. Roll a d12.
I need help. I have friends that should help me.
Marcus, grab a d12.
Find
It-
it.
So in preparation for a game,
Sure.
and kind of understanding character creation, you can choose backgrounds.
Yes. I'm glad you asked, Gary.
That's more of a statement, but
Yes. So in the concept of character creation, you will have several backgrounds you can pick from. You have your common wastelander, which is known as a survivor. They get backgrounds like mercenary or wasteland doctor, farmer, etc. Things that you could be doing in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. You have vault dwellers, which
You roll when you get through it.
Happening.
Vault dwellers. Vault dwellers come from one of the many vault tech vaults that Fallout is famous for, like Vault 33. Shout out Fallout the TV show, sponsor us.
Ella Burnell herself?
Walton Goggins?
Why don't you waltz
Other
in that
cast?
door and we'll talk it over, pal?
Macaulay Culkin? Of anyone on that show, I feel like Macaulay would be the one we could get.
Put a pin in that.
Him and
Hair
Brenda.
case.
Yeah, we got Macaulay Culkin and Brenda Song on. We made it.
I don't understand.
So
Okay.
lockpicking.
Lockpicking.
I gotta help her.
No, don't. See, roll the dice.
Sully, I can help you 12
Wow,
times.
you got 12.
Okay, why do I keep? It's like I keep
Okay.
walking over there, and then I see bright lights, and then my legs are gone again.
That's your
Look at the floor.
You're stepping on landmines.
Yeah, you're stepping on landmines.
So back to the character creation.
I'm just not
So
gonna
there's
walk over
the
there
origins and then the backgrounds you could choose from the origins.
Yes.
Because I didn't realize, because I was like, oh, is it only like Brotherhood Initiate, Vault Dweller, things like that?
They're
Or
good, like, let me flip to the page that says backgrounds, and I can...
and then
break
I
this
guess my
down.
follow-up question would be, do they have a mechanical difference when you choose one, or is it flavor?
Yes. Mechanically, speaking of your origins, all of them are different. Like, there are 3 basic kinds of humans, which is your Vault Dweller, your Wastelander, or Survivor, and your Brotherhood Initiate. Each get different kinds of skills based around who they are. Like, Vault Dwellers get a natural build-up against disease, thanks to being raised in the vault and radiation. They get an extra tag skill, I believe, which is just one of these skills that you're better at than everybody else. If you're a ghoul, you're immune to poison and radiation, which is huge. You're in fact healed by radiation.
So you can't play as a ghoul.
What?
Yeah, I was gonna ask
That's
you can
fun.
play as like a ghoul or a super mutant. Or
You can play as a ghoul or a super mutant or a Mr. Handy robot, which is a lot of fun, as Gary has the character sheet for.
Mr. Handy is the floating one, not Victor that we saw earlier.
Correct. Victor is a Securitron. That's a whole other basket of eggs.
I
Cody.
know, yes, man.
And some of them roll
from
around.
Magic the Gathering.
That's yeah, actually. Yeah, your character origin, your background.
I love that.
Level 3!
You know what? You get 12 questions again.
Yeah.
Every level resets.
I need some help because something's not going
Yes,
well.
saying I was talking about landmines, but that was my very subtle way of telling Sully to look down because she kept breaking her legs. But I don't think it clicked.
I was
until
not
just
listening.
now. There are landmines in this system, but that's a very specific subject. we don't
Let's
talk about
get some medicine, since that seems to be.
You have your success, failure dice, things like that. If you're going to make an attack with one of your weapons, it will be down here. TN is your total number that you need to roll or roll under in order to achieve. Like, this character in front of me has a baseball bat. I needed to roll a 12 or lower. That is, at least one success is a successful attack. And everybody gets one attack. There is no, like, extra attacks or anything like that in this system. There's honestly no classes in this system either. Your individualization comes from the perks. You can pick ones that are like more geared toward hacking, more geared toward guns, or melee weapons.
So it is more aligned to the actual video games.
Right.
Yeah, you
That's
just
cool.
start building your character to the ground up the same way in the video game. So if you are familiar with the older-fashioned Fallout 3 and New Vegas leveling up system, it's a very intuitive RPG that follows that. And your dice for damage, anything that is not your D20, will roll one of these fun little D6s that comes with the standard starter kit. These are D6s that have
She's under attack.
basically 3 pips on them. There is the Fallout Gentleman, which lets you know that you're doing at least 1 point of damage and whatever special effect your weapon has. Like, say your weapon has the piercing effect, which ignores 1 piece of armor. Like, oh, that's 1 damage that you can't ignore. The 2 pips, 2 damage. The 1 pip, 1 damage. And there are some blank sides. Those of you familiar with, like, war-based games such as 40K or Star Wars Legion, the blank sides still don't do anything. But if you go to, like, scavenge something, you're like, oh, I want to see how many caps I can find in this locker. It's up to me as the GM to roll a couple of these and tell you, oh, good, you have a cap. Things like that.
So you could roll to hit, but then do no damage still.
Potentially, yes. You can make your attack successfully without, like, your gun jamming or missing the target or etc. But you all also have armor and resistances on your character sheets. On this little dude, different body parts might have like a 1 on them. That's how much physical resistance or energy damage resistance that you can have as a character. Which, as a super mutant and a ghoul, you are completely immune to poison damage. So certain enemies in the game just can't hurt you. Like a rad roach, I think in this system can only do radiation damage when it bites you.
Oh.
So
Here's my thing I didn't think about.
yeah,
You'd be safer heading back up to Good Springs.
Nobody can understand us when a person in the game is talking.
it's very
I have
true.
to go back to reading.
No, because they'll hear it no matter what. So, we all have to pay attention to dialogue now, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yay! Well, this guy just walked up to me, and I'm outside of Prim.
We are a family circus.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine. We'll be
We're playing
fine.
this out well. Don't worry.
Yeah, everything's fine. Oh, wait, Arcadis dodged what?
No, that was in reaction to me going, ah! With the thing coming at
I
me.
did think that, yeah.
Yeah.
Your stats are thankfully similar to 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. The skill tree will tell you what the relevant stat is. So if you're looking at a character that wants to be more based around athletics or like melee weapons, you would want to make your strength the higher score. Or if you want to be more, around the science and repairing things, your intelligence, speaking, charisma, etc. Most of that is still pretty intuitive for your typical RPG. The luck stat is the fascinating one in this system.
Why did that guy sprint?
I don't care for these
Anyway, I'm sorry. You're good. Every adventure, which is just like a quest in the Fallout game, it's like, oh, you've started a new quest. You are locked in for your current, once per adventure abilities start when the quest begins. And long resting while you're in the middle of the quest doesn't necessarily get your once per adventure abilities back. Your luck stat is how many luck points you have when your adventure starts. A luck point can be used to buy more. No, I'm sorry, those are action points. It can be used to re-roll one of the d20s on a check. It can also be used to take your turn in combat immediately.
Oh.
Like, if a villain is about to do something very dastardly and you've yet not to go in initiative, you could say, luck point, and you take your turn right then and there. Everything else stops, and you do the actions that you're capable of doing.
So this is not like luck in something like Call of Cthulhu, where you
Right.
can push it, or you can buy higher,
You
where you can add luck to a roll. So this is just you use a point, you re-roll it.
Luck can also be used in lieu of a stat, if you can make a good enough argument to your GM. My endurance isn't really great for this landmine that went off, but I could roll a luck check to see if I was able to jump away from it quick enough, or etc.
But it's not like you roll a 7 and you needed a 5, so you use 2 luck to
Correct.
get a 5.
Yeah,
Okay.
that. But I do like a good call for Hulu. I'm just quick glancing at the character sheet to break down anything else that brings into mind.
What does the rank do in your skill?
That increases the number needed to roll under. So, again, using the medicine skill, you'll put the stat next to it, the intelligence plus the ranks you have in it. Mine would be a total of 8. I would need to roll an 8 or lower on the d20. But if I keep putting ranks into it, I would have to roll a 9 or a 10. It's just ensuring you're more likely to roll a success.
And tags?
Tag is, for every success on a tag skill, it actually counts as 2 successes.
Oh, nice.
So, if you need 3 successes to get into this computer system and you want to use your science skill, and it's a tag skill, you can still achieve that with only 2 dice. Now, if it's not your tag skill and you require more than 2 successes, what you can do is take advantage of the action point system. Every adventure phase, unless otherwise stated, you get 6 action points, which I use bottle caps for funsies, and they are Fallout themed. The whole party starts with 6 action points at all times, and me as a GM starts with as many as the party does. You can use this to buy additional d20s as the primary use of these things. You're like, oh, this is a really hard check? Okay. To get 1 d20, it's 1 action point.
Not much.
To get 2 of them would take 2 more, and to get the third one would take all 3 of them. They increase per cost of d20 that you want to add to your roll. Because I could say I will give you the amount of successes you're going to need up front, to be prepared for the check. It's not going to be like, well, you only rolled with 2d20, but you needed 5 successes. Sorry, guy. Like, it's not gonna do that kind of move to you. To get action points back after you've spent them, you just need to succeed on a different roll. Like, they will refresh very quickly. Like,
It's not hard to get them back.
yeah, correct. You can also, if you don't currently have any, you can give me one and get one. It's a little bargaining chip with the GM. It's like, hey man, have a free action point. You guys' cap is 6. I don't have a cap as the GM for action points that I can use. So if my villains really need to hit this shot, I can cash in as many as I have, which would also, be applicable to our villain points and things like that.
So do the pre-gen games, like the pre-generated adventures, are they based off of the games, or are they their own stories that take place like between the games? Like, does it take place between 3 and New Vegas, or does it like
the pre-generated and adventure modules that they have for this current incarnation of the game are all based around the Commonwealth of Massachusetts for Fallout 4.
Gotcha.
But they've also released content recently. They've expanded. I think they've released some Capital Wasteland stuff from 3, and they just did the New Vegas expansion.
Ooh, cool.
Oh yeah, they've got a lot of cool mechanics and monsters in there. I've really enjoyed running it as a GM, and it gives a lot of creative freedom as players to, like, debate with me, essentially, like, what kind of check this could possibly be. Is like, there's a locked door. Well, you can athletics it down, you can lockpick it down, you could just hit it with a melee weapon.
Unarmed it down.
Yeah, you could unarmed it down. There's all kinds of different things.
I would like to barter with the door.
Sure, man. You can succeed at bartering it all the day. It's still a door.
Yeah, but now the door knows about a good deal.
It's a door of many locks. I'm glad you asked, Gary. So, like I said earlier, a 20 is what's considered a mishap. It's not necessarily a failure, but let's say you're hacking into a computer. You can still roll the proper number of successes, but if you roll a mishap, I could have something like, this computer is on a monitored network, and like somewhere else, someone is now aware you've hacked this PC, or turning on the computer activates the robot security. Different things of that nature. It does not necessarily cause immediate failure, which is something else I like about this system. It's like, whatever you're trying to get done, you're more than likely going to succeed, but it could just affect the story differently. I think that's a really great way to like motivate players.
Bless you.
That was so immediate.
The look of hatred. How
knew
dare
you
you
were done.
sneeze?
Fighting it.
Yeah. It's a very interesting character creator process as well. The book outright gives you 3 versions of your stats that it recommends. Where like, if you want to be kind of good at everything, make these your stats. If you want...
I'm going to ask an honest question.
Yeah.
Am I really the most distracting?
No.
Stream?
No, this is for the bit. It's for the bit. It's always for the bit, Gary.
I need you guys to be vulnerable with me right now.
It's very much for the bit.
The screen's been fine because Sully's been looking at her inventory for like 15 minutes.
You're carrying too much.
What is this?
A case of... Okay, hang on. 1 pip down.
1 put down, she's back to 11.
Back to 11. So you can find what's known as a reloading bench. And these are just empty bullet casings. You can find these, and if you have, let's say, a ton of 9mm ammo, but not a lot of 357, you can turn your 9mm into 357 since you have empty bullet casings.
So I shouldn't put them down.
They're weightless, so it wouldn't do you much
instead
good.
put down the cigarette.
That also doesn't have weight.
Oh.
The WG is how much I think weighs.
I'll
So
put
I don't
down-
think you need 2 crutches.
Well, she keeps stepping on landmines.
Well, actually, yeah.
Nothing at the doctor's office was marked as steel, so I took it.
She literally just...
Doc Mitchell!
She was like, she bought 3 stim packs from him, he gives her 4, and then she found 2 more in his house.
I would recommend...
In his house!
And then she made like 5.
My recommendation is, once you get your weight back under control, I hate that sentence.
Dude.
Once you get there, like there,
Being a toxic parent.
Hammer.
that should be plenty. If you
Iron?
go back to Good Springs, to the store owner, Chet, sell this stuff. You'll get caps
Gotta
from it.
walk all the way back.
No, you unlocked fast travel.
You remember?
remember?
Remember when your leg was getting blown off and you're over encumbered?
Alright.
Oh, gotta get my camera.
Gotta get my cigarette back.
My crutches.
I mean, true.
I can't leave.
You can't fast travel when you're over encumbered.
Oh.
Now, technically,
My crutches.
technically, the cigarette is a third crutch.
I also like the yeast and under the stone. The whetstone.
I just processed what you
Turpentine.
You just look for what's
Tin
heaviest
cans.
in your inventory.
Yeah, but
Sure,
because
I
you're in
do
the
that.
misc right now, you could look at like weapons or other stuff.
Oh, and I could come back for it.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put this back up again.
Don't leave your bottle caps.
Okay. And I'll just drop some guns.
You don't need a baseball bat.
You
You're
have
not.
12 sticks of dynamite.
Where did you get? The guy refused to give you dynamite. Where'd you get that?
The powder
I
gangers.
don't remember.
I would just. Why not just have
I also
ton
have a
of
meat
dynamite?
cleaver.
No, that was the powder gangers.
The lever.
The Powder Rangers.
No, thank you.
Good question, Logan.
I'm glad you asked.
Hey, is that shotgun
There we
signal?
go. Alright, so now I can fast travel. This isn't overcumbered. That's not true. I can't run anyways.
Single
You gotta stand
shotgun
up.
ready to mingle.
How do I fast travel?
You
You
gotta
gotta be
get out of the
outside.
tent.
It's a single shotgun until you find the
There,
girlfriend.
You're
There's a lot of steps.
just to die.
Yeah, this is
It's
the
a
second
cone
question.
shotgun.
Yeah.
So open your world map. I believe in you.
Nope.
You got rat roach meat?
Yes.
There. Now zoom out. Go up toward Good Springs.
No.
Whoa! That's the source. Up a little more. Too far. A little more. There you go.
Too far.
Travel.
Yes! Woo! And you're off, just like that. Now, New Vegas is known for its loading screens.
Yeah, so there's on the Xbox Series X. There's no more loading screens. They're flashes. He's got to go.
There you go. He off.
That's 2009.
I
for
don't
ya.
like him. He didn't give me the dynamite.
Oh,
Oh, he clearly doesn't like you. Oh, he's a different. He said the same thing twice.
It's just Doc.
Yep.
It's just if Doc was a man.
If he was,
A
if he was
human
a
man.
grumpy...
There you go.
That was a hell of a fight.
A heck of a fight.
Heck of a fight.
It's a family circus.
No, that's
There's a CK
PG-13.
on
That's
there.
fine.
Damn it.
I'm doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
What would I do this?
So the TTRPG.
Yes, I'm glad you asked, Gary.
Whose hands are these?
So with your, if you don't mind sharing a little information about your home game,
Sure,
Are
I'd love
you
to.
are you playing in pre-generated adventures, or are you homebrewing some adventures?
So we did one of the pre-generated adventures that came in the Fallout, the role-playing game starter set.
Woo! Sully, clap!
Just to just to get a feel for the mechanics and to have like a little guide for me as a GM.
Right.
But no, I am running a game that I've entirely written myself, story-wise, that takes place in Tennessee, which has not been touched by any major Fallout property to the best of my knowledge. At
Is
least
it 76? No, that's West Virginia. Mountain Mama.
Yeah.
Almost.
Nine, one,
An amazing cover. By the
Been a
way.
while.
It's been a while.
It's brown!
It's loosely based on the town of Dresden, Tennessee, where my aunt resides, and I was asking her a lot of questions about the layout of the small town, and she was like, what are all these questions for? And I told her, I was like, oh, I'm running like a D&D style game, but it's going to be like post-apocalypse and set in Dresden, and she like was silent for a second, and she was like, I want to be in it. And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, make me a character in it.
That's so cool.
And she is the librarian for the middle school there. And I was just like, all right, there's a library somewhere in this town, and now you're in charge of it.
Heck yeah.
I appreciate that you made it like a nice version,
Yes.
not like
Yeah.
super mutant your grandma.
Yeah,
Like that is your grandma who's lived thousands of years.
Hey, chat, we here at UGT say don't super mutant your grandma.
Isn't there a super mutant grandma in the game?
Lily, she's in Fallout New Vegas, and she's
No.
delightful.
You know what'd be really fun
Oh.
with us
In the
playing
middle of
games?
the street.
Set it in Missouri. Then Sully knows everything that's there.
But I know nothing of Missouri.
UGT trip to
Wait,
Missouri without
I-
Sully.
This isn't where I was.
Roll clip.
I put you in contact with like my aunts.
Yeah, you're back in New California Republic.
Well,
No,
the
I
funny
know,
thing
but
is,
this isn't the side of the tracks I
you
was on.
you can be successful
why.
without knowing anything.
Sully down! Don't worry, the game auto-saves, so the shop you left in Good Springs will be your last save.
Why did they spawn me on that side of the tracks? I was specifically on the other
Do
side.
you have
I
a
specifically
question?
asked for the opposite of
Is
this.
that a
Is that a
question you're asking?
No, why are you so mean? That's my question.
We're nice 10 more times.
So I'm all better?
You could use a couple stim packs according to your HP bar in the corner.
Or-
That was always that way.
If I could make a recommendation, your health has never always been that low.
Well, at least it was when I went back.
The house on the hill up there, Doc Mitchell's house?
Yeah, I
Go
could
sleep
go.
in his bed.
Oh,
Huh?
okay.
You'll find out, Marcus. When you sleep in a bed, all of your health comes back. Your limbs get fully restored.
I'd be sleeping way more if I didn't know.
You grow your arms back.
Shout out sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
I'm
I'm glad you asked, Riley.
That exploded out.
It's just like, that's one of my favorite things to do.
So it's the Magnus Archives and sleep. Two hyperfixation.
And once
So
upon a
I
time
have
on
way
ABC.
more.
Hey,
Once upon
about
a time is
the
one of my hate fixations.
about the TTRPG.
What
that
about
we've
it,
been
Gary?
talking about. So for
That we're really good
for folks who like playing D&D or
Yes.
Pathfinder, Starfinder, what are kind of some of the more interesting and specific quirks or like pros of this 2d20 system?
I was lied to.
You weren't.
His double
That's not the
bed?
bed I told you to sleep in.
His double bed?
I said his bed.
It's also owned, is it not?
I mean, with that attitude.
It's free real
Does
estate.
that not count?
Oh, Victor's house has an open bed because he can't sleep in it. Victor's house has an open bed because he can't sleep in it. Victor's
Why are you crouching?
That's a good question, Gary.
The look of Sully was just like the face of heartbreak.
I'm glad you asked, Marcus. Now, one of the quirkier things about this RPG that I think is definitely the roll under system, because it's been so many times at my table where a player goes, 20, yeah, no! the whiplash of like
Yeah.
the 1 in 20 system is great. I think this system does combat better than most that I've been a part of. Combat is very quick and very lethal because your people and their guns. Like, if your initiative marker is your agility plus your perception is your initiative. And we each have a different number for initiative, but that is where you are in combat always. You never roll.
Oh.
So I will always be the 10 spot on initiative, and if it is a tie between players, you amongst yourselves decide who goes first. If it is a tie between me and the monster always goes first before a player. Things like that.
Have your players seen a death claw yet?
No. No, they are level 3.
What
We
level is
started
that?
at level 1.
It's 3.
A death claw I would not throw at a party unless I wanted them to run away at this kind of level. She did it. She slept. Shout out, sleep.
And now disintegration. What did it say in the corner?
I don't know.
Oh, it's. I wasn't asked.
I appreciate Logan volunteering information.
No, I have to stop.
Stop being so nice.
Have your players encountered anything like really cool item-wise, or like you throw in like, oh, here's some power armor at level 3?
Their first adventure was to help a man run for what he thinks is the office of mayor, or like what 200 years later some bozo thinks it means to be a mayor. And they went to like town hall and they found like an old sash that just says mayor. And while you're wearing the sash, you have a +1 to your charisma. Like just stats like that.
That's like real life.
Yeah, you can make any kind of mumbo jumbo, anything in this game.
That's my favorite part about the Fallout series is like seeing their like interpretations of the past, like the kings in
Yes.
is it New Vegas is the
Yes.
kings?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, where they're all just Elvis impersonators, but they just think that being a king means being yourself truly.
Yeah,
So
it's awesome.
it's like it's
amazing.
really really good.
There's so in vein of that, what I did is the town I based it off of is a little town called Dresden, Tennessee, and I call it Dressen, If like you were to look at the town sign, it would say "Welcome to Dresden" because like some of the letters have fallen off, and it looks like an apostrophe instead of an E. Is how I played that off. Like, there's little things like that of like, oh, you might know what this is as a vault dweller because you have pre-war records and can like, oh, clearly that's just like a baseball bat. Or in Fallout 4, there is a guy who sells baseball bats. He calls them swatters. And talks about how baseball was this gladiatorial sport where people would beat each other to death with these instruments. That is one of the great things about Fallout, is the misconstrue of just common things 200 years after the fact. And it's a lot of fun to play with as a GM, too.
Don't die.
There's a
Speaking
skill.
of.
Yes.
What happens when you die?
There's no bringing you back.
Okay.
There's no magic of resurrection in Fallout, sadly.
And do you have an unconscious state, or is 0 death?
Yes, you do have an unconscious state, and healing is fairly easy with the miracle of a stim pack. And also healing as a character, you heal... Sorry, bottle caps. Gary, I'm glad you asked. I'll flip specifically to the medicine section to break it down a little better.
Just for myself.
Oh, the star cap.
Just to share with.
That's a secret mouse tool that'll help us later.
Gary, what's your favorite Fallout while he looks at the rules?
New Vegas easily. I've sunk a lot of hours in New Vegas. I think the lead narrative designer of this game, or at least a significant role on the writing team, he went on to be the lead narrative guy on Horizon Zero Dawn, and he's just so good at expanding and world building, because New Vegas is, a lot of it's based off of a canceled Fallout 3 that the original studio tried to make, and then they couldn't. So then 3 happened. Bethesda acquired Fallout. They made 3 to kind of like reboot, soft launch, because Fallout 1 and 2, they were like CRPGs.
Yeah.
So 3D like this was from the product of Fallout 3. And that's in the Capital Wasteland, so it's Washington, D.C. That's really cool. It has the, trying to reintroduce all that lore. It obviously was super successful. New Vegas only had a development time of like 18 months.
Yeah.
So it came out super buggy, but all of the world building and narrative focal points in it are so freaking good.
Yeah.
It is truly awesome, because there's like silly stuff from like the Kings all the way to like super serious, like the Legion is very scary.
Yeah.
Like on the one hand they're wearing like football hockey pads, and then they're enslaving people.
Yeah.
It is crazy the spectrum there.
When talking about dying, specifically when your character is reduced to 0 HP, they suffer an injury, and then they start dying. If they suffer a critical hit, or suffer 2 injuries, etc., etc., the way to stop them from doing that is, it's kind of like death saves in 5e. You can suffer up to 3 injuries while you're down, and then you're just out. With using your medicine skill, you can stabilize someone who's dying, you can heal them points equal to your medicine rank, or you can treat an injury that they're suffering, all in like one action. It's kind of like Starfinder healing in that one, where it's not necessarily going to like get you back into the fight, but like you're not dying right now.
Okay.
That's cool. Damage is damage, because for this super mutant character that I have here, for his baseball bat, he rolls 6 of these to do damage. Oof. And what kind of HP average are we looking at for characters here? It's
10.
Yeah.
I don't even know where HP is.
It's to the right of head.
10.
Yeah.
8.
So, with 6 of these, that's 2 damage. That's nothing. And that's an extra damage with effect, so that's 3 damage that he's done with just 1 swing of his ball bat.
His ball.
Ball bat. His baseball bat. Yep. The extra effect would be like, if it had piercing, it would ignore your armor. Now, determining where you hit someone is always interesting in this game, because you can call your shot. Unlike most D&D or tabletop games, you'd be like, oh, I'm going to aim for his arm, I'm going to aim for his leg. Because you have these pieces of armor on, that like, oh, he's clearly covered everywhere except his left arm. Normally, if you're not going to call your shot, you roll your dice, and then you roll the targeting die, which means you hit him in the torso. Simple as that. If you want to call your shot, you are increasing your own difficulty, meaning the number you need to roll on the die goes up by 1. So if I want to aim specifically for his left arm, and my baseball bat I have to roll a 12 or lower, it then turns it into an 11 or lower because I'm calling my shot. And I have one success, so I'm still going to hit him in the left arm.
That's how they do VATS, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Now, with VATS is a mechanic as the Pit Boy, using major and minor actions in combat. The minor action is to aim. That is the calling of your shot. With VATS, you don't have to use the minor action to do that. You can just do that. You can still move and aim or move and shoot, but there's differences of minor and major actions, which.
So,
yeah.
In order to use VATS, do I have to have a good knowledge of European tax systems?
Yes, but you do. You need to also really know about the EU and who's in it, who's not in it currently.
I have no idea who's in the MCU anymore.
You also need to understand if Greece is a safe country at the moment or not.
Greece is the word, Marcus.
I was so close to making a reference to Grease
This
the
is
Musical.
the fun GM screen that it comes with.
Oh, it's the box art. It's the trailer from the 4th game.
Yeah, the little Red Rocket gas station, dog meat, power armor, etc.
Sully, that could be you.
It could be one day, perhaps.
I probably shouldn't be going in here.
As you headbutt the door.
Let's do a real quick Sully check-in. What's happening with Sully?
Yeah, how are we doing?
I have
Sully?
on this ugly outfit.
You look like a minor.
Oh,
I think that they won't shoot me then because I'm dressed like.
The Powder Gang and have the NCR helmet on.
I think it's just a regular helmet. So I'm gonna take off the helmet.
I don't know who told you to do that.
You can have it.
I'm gonna just take it off since everybody's giving me weird looks now. I'll let my hair out.
Your head looks like it's just
It's
like
because-
it's like a plastic toy inside of the wrong toy.
This looks like an FBI agent in like a low budget movie.
That's a Fed.
I can go here.
It's just Sandra Bullock from Miss
Nobody's
Congeniality.
What were you gonna say about the loading screens before they vanished?
This game was well known for its incredibly long loading screens.
Yeah, so the further you get in the game and the more your save file increases in size, the longer the loading screens are. And notoriously, because this came out in the Xbox 360, PS3 era, and the PS3
Guys!
Sometimes it'd be
was
like
the
That's
worst
the sheriff!
version of this game. And
They
guess
got
what I had back in the day? PS3, baby.
Oh,
That thing would crash constantly, and I played through the entire game and every DLC expansion because I was so invested in what was going
I should
on.
activate the sync about this. Oh, the sync's radiated.
I probably wasn't gonna help him anyway.
Oh.
oh,
They need
some water.
I'm 20 deep down.
Maybe you should put a blanket on them and maybe it'll help them feel better.
A paint gun. Oh, it's bad in here. What happened?
A casual reminder
Oh,
that the
reloading
wasteland
bench.
can be a very unforgiving place.
I want to cash in one of my questions because I haven't used the reloading bench.
She's down to 9! What's up?
I haven't used it.
Okay, what's your question?
I don't know how to use it.
How do you make bullet?
What do
How make bullet happen?
Yeah,
Okay, so is there a particular gun you're using the most?
the laser.
That can't help you in this instance.
I
Famously using laser
also
bullets.
have other guns.
Yeah.
though.
Check
Let's
out.
see.
Let's see what other guns you got. Let's check in with Sully.
let's do a Sully check-in.
Thank you. This
Okay.
rifle, this lead pipe,
A shotgun that you just
a
gave
wood
him.
cleaver, a revolver.
Looks like your 10 millimeters in the best shape, so we'll make some ammo for the 10 millimeter pistol.
Okay. But it doesn't know what damage. Oh no! Wait, DPS. Oh, okay, it's not. Okay.
It does 12 per shot.
Okay. So 10 millimeter.
So, open the reloading bench. Let's say you're going to use your 10 millimeter more than your 9 millimeter.
Yeah.
Go
Or I
scroll
don't
down.
even have this.
Oh, well, there you go. So
Right.
break down those. Press X.
You have a shotgun.
Corey says I have that gun, so.
So let's use your 9 millimeters.
Okay, yeah.
Press X and then press A. You have now broken down a whole bunch of stuff, and you got an achievement.
Achievement.
You got an
What a
achievement.
great sound. I miss that sound.
I miss Xbox 360
Oh,
so
that's
much.
it? I just get more.
No.
Yeah, we all had the Xbox 360.
You now have the components of those
And we were
bullets. So go back to
nostalgic
the
for it.
bench. You have the recipes to create 357 and 9 millimeters. Okay, so it looks like the 357 and the 9 millimeters are what are compatible with one another.
Okay. So I should make these. Then.
That's just telling you what you have. The left side is your recipes. So go to the left and right around in this area. Yeah, keep scrolling down until you find 10 millimeter. Oh, that was too far.
Where?
10 millimeter. Okay, you are missing a primer for a large pistol in order to make more of this ammunition. So that's what you have to find now. Otherwise, you can just keep making.
You could break down the 357 because then you get that primer.
Yeah, it'll tell you what you get. Well, that would give you the small pistol
sorry.
primer.
I think the 10mm itself.
I've never played this game, so
I think the 10mm itself gives the large
Right.
primer, and you don't want to break that down. So otherwise, you can't shoot. Then you don't have the gun.
Yeah, see if any other bullet will give you a large pistol primer. Seems not.
Okay.
but you do have a fair amount of ammunition as it stands.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So now, if you find like a 357 revolver or a cowboy repeater rifle, you can make the 357 rounds.
I have 357 revolver.
Oh, well then press X. Press A.
I think I did.
Boom.
Hold it.
Bullet.
Boom. 357 revolver now has more bullets.
Oh, okay.
If you ever favor one gun over another and they're ammo compatible, break down the ammo for that one, build it up for the other one. This has been your helpful hint.
You did it.
Walls.
Yeah, around completing the third DLC, any order you would start getting graphical errors. Dead Money was rough with this stretchy walls.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't know this game had that many DLCs.
Just four big expansions.
And lots of
Is he gonna be
equipment
cool?
expansions with the
Yeah.
Gunrunner's Arsenal.
Which one is the
Is
bandage
he
guy
gonna
in
be
it?
cool?
That's Honest Hearts.
Or is he gonna
Honest
try to-
He's the one that I know the most of any
Joshua
DLC.
Graham.
Joshua
That's
Graham.
Burned man.
so much cool lore there.
Mhm.
So much cool lore.
Is he
And the
gonna be
voice
cool?
acting too.
That's the thing I know. It's like I always see
He's
edits.
not cool!
I see edits using his voice.
But I wanted to hang out with him.
And he's an escaped convict.
I thought that he's with the people.
It says escaped convict.
Oh, he's I thought
And
he
you're
was...
dressed like a fed.
And you're dressed like the feds.
No, I'm dressed like the gang.
You
No,
are.
you're-
She's dressed like a powder gang.
I am getting
But-
dressed
But
like
They are not affiliated.
Yeah. They're just other escaped convicts.
Yeah, these
I
guys
thought they
didn't join
said
up.
they were the powder gangers. They said they were calling themselves the powder gangers.
How do you do, fellow powder gangers?
I don't know. They're angry no matter what.
Yeah.
I
they
like
make
We can argue over semantics all we want, but they're still pretty pissed at you at this moment.
He's not cool.
She's just gonna
Turn
take the
on
hit.
flashlight.
You know what I'm trying to...
Better turn on
I
my
don't think that
flashlight
pole
about
is big
this.
enough
I'm
to like-
leaving and I'm coming back dressed appropriately. But
You can't
whole
fast travel
thing
while
is
the
for
enemies are nearby.
I didn't want to kill him. I wanted to hang out.
I think they're not
convicts.
chill guys.
Yeah,
unfortunately.
they're
They're
not.
never gonna be.
Not escaped convict.png. He will never be cool guy.
So you should
I'll just
blast
kill him.
So
Alright,
if we were in this
He's
situation
yassified.
in a
You see his
TTRPG,
face?
Yes, if
how,
you
what would I do to try to seduce that man?
that would be a speech check. Speech check is your
Oh.
typical all-encompassing charisma of deception, persuasion, bargaining. I'm sorry, that's
What?
barter.
Who else is
Just
it?
Yeah.
Persuasion and deception
That's that dog
are
from that
very
video.
good. Like, yeah. The odd thing that I keep running into as a person running this game is there's no perception skill, there is just a perception stat.
It's taken an awful long time to reload that.
That is, yeah. I wouldn't have thought about that. but-
So there's no like investigation, there's no like, because in the Fallout game, it's very much just like, there's a filing cabinet. I got it.
I did it.
It's not hard to find.
Snow globe.
Every now and again, if I have like
Oh! His arm flew off!
the New Vegas kill cams are so great.
They're so good.
I can't wait for you to get a companion who just kills someone that you're not aware of,
Oh.
and then suddenly you're
Oh.
looking
Okay,
to the
if
right.
I took face
Yeah.
clothes, could I be with their friends?
No.
But I
If I were
Anyway.
running this game, I certainly would.
You're over encumbered.
Ignore
His
that arm.
clothes were too heavy.
Your flashlight's on.
There's so much. There's so
You have to be mean! Everybody can just be nice!
That's right, Zurich. Honest Hearts, Dead Money,
What can I
Old
draw?
World Blues is the sci-fi one, and Lonely
There's
Road.
so much.
Is
to
the
try.
sci-fi
What
one
should I
meaning
draw?
like
I don't
it's
even
just
know what's
themed like
important
a
or what's
50s
not
sci-fi?
important.
So
Imagine if you were.
Old World Blues is you essentially go to like a secret science facility, and there are people who are scientists who are brains in jars who have lived this in like apocalypse all the way till now, thinking that all of the world that exists in their facility is the only thing that exists. They have no knowledge of the outside world beyond Big Empty, as they call it.
I'm not gonna dress up.
They
as
have
a
they have
sci-fi.
switching personalities.
Yeah, and they're fun guys.
They're mushrooms?
And you find it, you find access to it with like a crashed satellite at an old drive-in movie theater, so it feels like a 1950s sci-fi drive-in movie theater vibe when you activate the quest line.
Like the restaurant in Disney World.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I
It's
know.
fine.
I don't.
If there's a restaurant themed where you sit in a car like it's
It's
50s
the-
drive-in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Fiction?
dang.
No, it's like
It's
a
kinda-
sci-fi.
Whoa, look at me.
Gosh,
You're
what's it
glowing.
called?
I'm
Hang on,
hot.
I gotta
Look at that.
look this
Flashlight.
up.
But you could also just go to the
Don't be
drive-in.
mean.
We could also go to the drive-in. We do have one here.
Silver Moon Drive-In is wonderful.
Shut up.
If you've never been.
The
Oh
where?
my
I need to
So-
go. I haven't been there yet.
It's
Whoa.
delightful. It's toward Tampa.
I mean, there's the one here in town.
Oh,
We-
Ocala?
yeah.
Or wherever we are in Florida has one?
I think we said we're out
Oh, we're in Ocala, Florida.
Yeah.
That's
I
so
live down the road
Sci-fi
from not
dine-in
far away.
theater
Yeah.
restaurant. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And it's like fake, or I don't know if they're fake, but it's got like old. No, they're real.
Like
they're
the
old,
booths,
like
the booths are
previews.
modeled after these like cars and stuff. And
The sci-fi driving.
yeah.
It is like the restaurant in Pulp Fiction. Except they have a big screen that's just playing like old trailers for like Attack of the 50-Foot Woman. And as I'm eating in that restaurant, watching those trailers, where I realized that the two biggest fears of the 50 were big, powerful bugs or big, powerful women, and that was equally as terrifying.
Why is only the ugly outfit giving me armor? Because I don't want to wear the ugly outfit.
So this armor is good for combat. The other one, which one are you talking about? The Charmer?
yeah.
See how it gives you like a... That's the trade-off. It does less protection, but it gives you more melee weapons and
And I
gun
look
skill.
cool though. Did you see how cool I look?
I did.
Yeah.
You did look cool.
You did look cool.
Which one was cooler?
I didn't see the difference.
It's okay, I'll show you.
Which stat?
Check it out, Sully.
It's just really Sully's favorite part of any game.
So, like, I mean, look at me.
I do like the
Do you
pocket
remember-
chain.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like the torn
Pocket
leggings.
The torn,
Glam
the
is
torn
endgame.
tights are very
Glam
cool.
is
And then,
glam game, if you will.
And glam.
The midriff.
also cool.
I'm a bigger fan of this one than the last
Yeah.
one, honestly.
Yeah.
This one's got more attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
I also have some hats, but
I
they
could,
mess up
I
my
could
hair.
see I could see Pepper in this.
Pepper would wear this.
Ah,
For sure.
Pepper would wear either of those, honestly.
it's true. Look at me.
Let's check it out Pepper now.
Checking out Pepper now. What is Pepper doing? She's behind me.
Classic Pepper.
Live pepper reaction.
Pepper has
I
been
ran out of ammo
alone
for
in
my
paradise
laser
for
pistol.
Chilling.
like a month
How
now.
do I make more?
Playing
Whoa.
darts.
Guys, that's good news. She's been alone and nothing bad has happened to Pepper.
So,
Now we know.
if you'll head on
Thank
into
God.
this building on your right, most of the town is hiding in here from these criminals.
So
Yeah,
I'm the
they-
hero.
If you
They
choose
just
to
don't
be.
know
If you
if
choose to
you're-
be.
They
Come
just
in
don't know
there,
if you're-
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna leave my gun.
Remember that
Guns out.
that building you went in and there was 2 murdered people in there? Yeah, these guys killed the sheriff.
The escaped convicts.
They run the town
So they
now.
really weren't chill then.
Yeah.
No, and the NCR was notably
So
not
does that
doing
mean
much
that
about
she
it.
technically...
They were
There
just
you go.
like, dang, that sucks.
Dang, better set up some landmines about that.
We're like, how can we collect taxes from them?
Jeez, our jurisdiction ends right here.
What a bummer.
And then this guy is the shopkeep of the town.
Who are you?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Sully with the laser pistol. Who are you? You entered our building.
Zim!
How did you get here?
What? What?
My favorite Invader Zoom joke is in the movie where it's Dib's dad goes, "Nobody's excited as I am," and then some guy in the audience goes, "I am
Not scientifically possible.
not scientifically possible." He's just in his face. Love that bit.
Oh, he can help me.
Then why are you so ugly?
You're progressing the main story. So Logan,
Glad you asked.
you said your party is level 3. What do you think high level play for this system looks like?
So high level play in this system is interesting because it really does just take the enemies from the video game system. Like right now, a threat to them could be like a Protectron, which is a very basic style robot. It's based off the one from Lost in Space, the Danger Will Robinson style robot. And then you have steadily increasingly more difficult robots, which the biggest one that I could probably think of is a Sentry Bot. It is a tripod with a machine gun on one arm and a missile launcher on the other that can move very, very quickly and has a ton of DR. That is what I would say like high-level gameplay is, but it also does a really great job of, in the guide, talking about building adventures of like, you have a party of this many people, give like one medium challenge and a couple minions. Because odds are the minions are probably going to miss their shots. You want them to at least be like a threat, but not necessarily deadly. The higher you get, then you can start fiddling around with like power armor and actual nuclear devices and things that they have in these games.
Do they have a stats for what's the little nuke launcher you get?
A Fat Man.
Yes,
Yes, they have that in here as well. This has almost, not detrimentally, but as a GM, a lot to keep track of is the modding system in this game, because anything you can do to weapons in Fallout 4, you can do in this tabletop, which is great. And they do hide it behind some perks where like, you have to take the nerd perk to make your gun better this way, and you can't take that again for like 3 more levels. But you can like, I now can put this kind of scope on any weapon. Or I can, this now fires 2 bullets at once. Like, the mods are crazy.
Does it have the magazines that you can read? Does it give you 10 boofs and everything?
Yes.
Boofs.
And they do different things. And they even give us sections like, you want to write your own magazine? Here's how we recommend doing it.
Mods take away his highlights magazine.
My favorite thing about a GM was I had 2 players that wanted to be vault dwellers, but they wanted to come up with their own vault experiment. Spoiler alert, if you're not familiar with the Fallout franchise, most of the vaults are bad. They were created by capitalism to run human experiments in the case of a nuclear apocalypse. Or without the case of a nuclear apocalypse, really. And they wanted to come up with their own experiment that Vault-Tec had. And I was very proud of them. They came up with one, we called it the single parent experiment, where every time a child is born, one of the parents is randomly selected to be disposed of, and is raised in a single parent household. But it never like violates the ratio of 50-50 in the vault, like it's population controlled and things like that, and you never find out about it. They're always told, they're like, no, they're being sent to the surface city to help, repair the world since the nuclear apocalypse. They're just dying.
They do like to lie.
Vault-Tec do be lying.
Were there any vaults in the games that were just chill? Like
Some.
Like was 4 the one you were in chill?
No.
But got like robbed halfway through?
So 4 was the one where they just put everyone in cryostasis.
Right.
Which, that was against their will. They didn't know what was going on.
Quite
And
literally
I don't
chill.
know what the timeline for if they were going to get released or if they weren't.
Reclamation Day is, it seems to be what the Fallout TV show is dubbing when experiments are over, is when it is now safe to repopulate the surface, basically. But with Vault-Tec itself, at least until this new TV show started happening, was thought to have died with the nuclear apocalypse. Like, there's no, like, Mike at the office going, yeah, Vault 12, your experiment's done. Come out of there. There's no one to report to anymore. So all the vaults have kind of just been operating as is. Some experiments are pretty mundane. Some experiments are horrifying concepts of the depravity of humanity.
There's the one where it's like vote to who gets executed, and then
Every year you elect one resident to be offered up as a sacrifice, otherwise the vault will shut down and force everyone out into the wasteland. They did it until there were 4 people left, and the final 4 went, you know what, we're not doing it because it doesn't matter anymore. And the vault said, congratulations, you've offered not to sacrifice someone and overcome and shown the betterment of humanity. And they'd already been doing it for like 100-something years. And they were just very like...
They all killed themselves.
Yeah.
I thought one walked away. Did they all just kill themselves?
You find them all at the door with a holotape that illustrates the end of all of them. Actually, Arcadis, we were talking about that vault specifically beforehand because of Gary.
Yeah.
That is Vault 116, I believe, in Fallout 3. Or it's either 106 or 116, I can't quite remember. That was not the experiment of that vault. That vault was experimenting with pumping psychedelic drugs into their air system to see how the common person would react to it.
Which is with MK Ultra.
Yeah, it's the MK Ultra Vault. But one dude named Gary found the cloning device, and the psychedelic drugs made him crazy enough. 108, thank you, Arcadis. Made him crazy enough that him and his clones just started killing the rest of the vault, but they only recognize each other. And can only say the word Gary.
So you can imagine being in middle school and playing this game, and your name being Gary, stumbling into that and going,
"Oh, it's bad."
At that point, they're legally Pokemon, right?
Oh, the shiny Gary.
They're all exactly the same and can only say their name.
Do you guys know the plot to this thing? I know the plot to the first game, or the inciting incident, is that the water pump or whatever breaks the vault, and you have to go out to get a new one, and then you deal with the super mutant guys. What's the I don't know what the plot of the second one is.
So the plot of the second one is the main character from the first game. He went on to found a village, and you're his grandson or great-grandson, and you are essentially the chosen one. And the, spoiler alert for a game that's 20 plus years old, the Enclave is out there, and the Enclave is essentially they were like the shadow government in pre-nuclear Fallout time, and they exist onto Fallout era, and they're wanting to essentially, they're like, we're the American government, we're going to make everything great again. You essentially have to stop them because their plan is they're gonna wipe out everything that isn't them, essentially.
Yeah, gotcha.
And you are sent out from your village because your village is dying, and you're sent out to find what is known as a Garden of Eden creation kit, which is just like I'm going to set this down and it's going to sprout a whole bunch of plants. It's going to make a freshwater purifier. It is an end-all be-all MacGuffin of the apocalypse. And while you are out and about, your entire village gets kidnapped. And you're like, well, I guess I gotta get them. So, and you have a car in that one.
Oh.
Which is crazy that when they made Fallout New Vegas, they didn't go back to having a car. Because on the west coast of Fallout, vehicles still work.
That's funny.
They're very cobbled together, much like ours is on our normal Wednesday spot of Secrets Between the Stars. Sorry, Henry. You gotta fix that guy's RV.
You guys have got to fix that.
RV.
You gotta make sure it still runs at this point.
What are you talking about? I just looked at the chat.
Kill John Lennon.
Yes. So Vault 69 was 999 women and one dude. Vault 68 was 999 men and one woman. Yes. Depravity. Yes.
There's a vault where it's like 20 people in one panther.
Yeah, 20 people in a live panther. Mine.
That was one of them.
One of my favorite ones is. I can't remember the specific vault number. Maybe it's 23. It's one man and a box of puppets.
Oh God, the comic.
Oh,
and
no.
yeah, they made a graphic novel comic short about this guy. He's the only real person, and it's never really quite clear if the puppets start talking on their own after a certain point, or he's just slipped into the madness and now is playing the role of everyone else in his vault. But he does eventually get out and go into the wasteland. It's crazy.
I want to see if I can find just a list of the vault experiments.
No, there is one because I made sure I wasn't infringing on any known vaults.
And
my sister, when season 1 of the show came out, spoilers for the ending of season 1. My sister, she. Oh no! Plug your ears. Okay. So she was so excited about the whole thing of the vault. She's like, I want to know what the vault experiment is. She looked it up at episode 2 or 3. And she's like, oh, that's crazy that this is, you don't need to plug your ears, I'm avoiding saying it. She's like, that's crazy that this is what the experiment is in that vault. And I'm like, you're not done with the season yet!
In Fallout New Vegas, there is in the actual city of New Vegas itself, there was a Vault 21, and they just put in a bunch of compulsive gamblers, and any incident or disagreement had to be settled through gambling.
Mhm.
So there's just all sorts of poker tables, roulette tables, stuff like that.
There's 1 in 4 where it was comprised completely of addicts that had overcome their addictions to alcohol, drugs, chemicals, things like that. And 1 year and 6 months into the vault being closed, an oopsie would happen and like a wall would collapse and behind it was just a mountain of alcohol and drugs. And that one didn't go well either.
Inhabitants subjected to subliminal messaging and fake acts of sabotage. Many developed symptoms of psychosis. Ultimate fate of inhabitants is unknown. Was eventually occupied by the powder gangers. Social experiment, studying effects of factionalism and means to induce paranoia and mistrust.
Mhm.
Inhabitants divided into rival blue and red sectors.
Yeah, there's blue.
Yeah.
What
That's a great
is
one where you
that?
just walk in the front door and there's an immediate blue line and a red line. Red line goes this way, blue line goes that way. They are mirrored design-wise, but they were both like being taught like the blue guys are going to sabotage your water purifier or the red guys are poisoning your food. This is clearly all their fault. Prim Slim!
There's a Protectron.
Love me some that is a Protectron, but a little cowboy hat.
Yeehaw hat.
It's always yeehaw, never haw ye.
There's so many.
There's so many
Vaults.
vaults.
Social experiment in which Zach's AI was tasked with delivering the means to select an ideal overseer for vault population.
That's from Fallout 76, yeah.
Zach
There's-
began manufacturing crises to test the abilities of inhabitants. The crisis eventually escalated to lethal threats, then direct manipulation, encouraging them to kill inhabitants to one another.
Yeah, at the end of that story, there's just one guy left in the in that vault, and the AI is like, "Well, I guess you're overseer now," and he's like, what are you talking about?" And he eventually escapes, but it is horrifying, truly horrifying.
A lot of them are actually. I'm surprised at how many of them are just like something went wrong, people got in. Like they're not all like experiments. They were just like something broke. They began.
There are some control vaults.
Is all of this lore that you get from the games?
Most of it.
Yeah, most of it you just stumble into vaults.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every game has at least like, if you don't start in a vault, there's at least 3 or 4 other vaults in the area. There was a good map at I think the final episode of season 1 of Fallout that was like Vault Tech locations, and they were just dotted all over the place. And like I saw one in Mississippi, and I went, what could it possibly be? What could you possibly be doing there? Then some of them are just control vaults where nothing was meant to go wrong. I think Vault 3 in New Vegas was like that. And they were all just very happy-go-lucky people. And one day, a street gang like went, "Can we come in?" And they were like, "Yeah, why not? We don't know any new people. Come on in." They killed everyone there.
Yeah.
And then just took it.
Here's Vault 77 was the one with one guy in puppets.
Yeah.
Puppet guys.
Facility intended to house the United States Gold Reserve.
Yes. There's one that was billed as like very bougie, very prim and proper for the rich. And when they got there, it was like 10 to a bedroom, like squalid quarters. That one just made me happy.
Yeah.
There's one in Fallout 4 where they're trying to train like teenage super soldiers essentially, and then they get to the point where is it the ones who pass or the ones who fail? I guess the ones who fail, they're like, oh, they're going to go out to the outside world and do missions. They just kill them.
Yeah.
But then they led a revolt and escaped, which is awesome.
Occasionally there is a happy ending for a vault. It's not often.
Nice.
I'm sure the funniest one to me is the one you said of the 20 of them into one panther.
Yeah, that's just like what the heck.
I had a concept.
It's like, why?
I had a concept for one that I didn't implement into the game, but I like the idea of it. Of specifically, this vault was tasked with preserving the art of dance. So it took people from all different cultures and things, but none of them spoke the same language when they got in. So they started to use dance as a means of communication. So any like vault dweller that you would run into from this vault would like tango at you to say hello or like tap dance when they were angry. And they couldn't communicate verbally. I didn't end up going with that one, but I had a fun time conceptualizing it.
That is fun.
But other than like a deep dive into the nitty gritty mechanics, that is the base of what I had for the Fallout TTRPG, and I'm excited to be running it. It's a fun time.
It was a fun time.
Yeah.
If you would like us to play it, let us know.
Let us know.
In the comments below. And if you thought Sully did a good job, let us know in the comments below.
Everyone tell Sully she did a great job
Yeah.
right now.
Be nice.
Everyone be nice
or
to
I'll
Sully
fight you.
right now.
Give Sully a villain point, why don't you?
And a hero point on either show.
Yeah.
Hashtag more Sully Fallout.
Yes.
There you go. Now it has a hashtag.
Aww.
If you want us to have more, if you want us to have more Sully live action
Thank you, Arcade.
Oh, Sully, you still have 7 questions.
and a hero point. Yeah, you have some more questions. Do you want to burn them real quick?
Where is his clothes?
That's a mannequin. It hasn't had one in years.
Can you put your clothes on him?
I'm glad you asked, Marcus. No.
I honestly just want to have a series where Sully playing New Vegas and us being the Phil to her Hercules. Use your VATS, kid!
Do you have any questions for us, Sully, before we wrap up?
Yeah. My one question is,
Yes.
would it really be that big of a deal if I reached over and took that pencil?
They will
attack
execute you.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a pencil!
Wait, if we're about to end the stream and the game can be saved, should she go take the
So
pencil?
go ahead and save your
Yeah,
game.
save your game.
Yeah.
This will be how we end. This is how we end stream.
Fight your way out.
Remember all the dynamite you have?
Or did you sell it?
I didn't. I would never say.
Save your game and maybe use it.
Okay, let me go find it.
But did you save your game?
She did.
She did.
All right.
Don't
Game is
scare
saved.
me like that, dude. Hotkey. 4.
Hot
Oh, that tells me
That's a
about
real
stim
hotkey.
packs because
Oh, there's a
That
man
was, that was where Stimpaks were.
That's bad.
Oh, you lost
Oh.
karma.
I can't believe.
That man inside the
Just
gate
keep
has
taking
to
stuff.
pay.
Okay, now blow it all up.
Just take some stuff. See what happens.
The longer you hold down the trigger, the further the projectile will go. You just tapped it.
You just tapped.
Johnson Nash left leg rumble.
Ruby Nash is
Ruby
white.
Nash,
Living in the sunlight, loving in the moonlight, having a wonderful time.
Alright, well, thank you, Logan, for going over it. Thank you, Sully, for letting us
Awesome.
watch you play Fallout. We will be back Sunday, for sure. Strange Aeons will be back. Arcadis in the chat said he'll try to be back. If not, I'll be running it on Sunday. So, Aeons premiere this Sunday. Next week, we'll be back with Secrets. Fingers crossed. Everyone send thoughts and prayers to Arcadis and his immune system.
Holy cow, this poor guy.
And if you like this and want us to do anything more, if you want us to play more games, want us to talk about other TTRPG systems, or do both at the same time again, let us know. I have to run away and go hit the end stream button once again. So everyone's going to wave goodbye and say goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Gary.
I'm glad you asked, Gary.